Magandang buhay! We are Legaspi Tours and we are here to bring you the wonderful cultural and urban country of Malaysia. So we're going to explore 4 notable attractions with varied diversity, from the historical Merdaka Square and Georgetown to the concrete titan known as one of the highest standing buildings in the world. So what are we waiting for? I know you're as pumped as I am. So let's go! Let's go! Assalamualaikum to everyone on board. We are now close to our first destination. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Justin Legaspi. You can call me Kia Justin. I'll be your virtual tour guide for today. It's okay if you mistake me for someone else. It might just be my looks fooling you. So remember, don't bring any food or soluble as we are to go in one of Malaysia's most historically important places, the Merdaka Square. This enormous open park area, which was once the cricket league of the local Singular Club, is now a popular place for public rallies, public events, and the National Day Parade, as the raising of the first Malayan flag was held here and now commemorated by that 100-meter high flagpole. The streets around the square are lined with the city's most historical colonial buildings, many of which takes in visitors and makes us great photo backdrops. So I'll give you some time to take some photos in this historically gorgeous place. I'll meet you in 10, everyone. So hello everyone, did you like our first attraction? That's great to hear. Let's now proceed with another one of Malaysia's cultural attractions. So this place is marked by the UNESCO World Heritage, but don't be fooled by its prominence in architecture. It is also known as the food capital of Malaysia. So you guys are sure in one eye filling and mouth filling treat. So what are we waiting for? Let us now go to Georgetown in the state of Penang. Georgetown is dubbed as Malaysia's cuisine capital. It is home to some of the best street food here in Asia. You can find them along the oceanfront Gurney Drive or the Julia Street, a backpacker hangout also known as one of the city's oldest streets. So there are other things to do than the ocean front. So you can go up to Penang Hill and observe the cityscape, which is especially lovely at night. So that was Georgetown. Is everyone's stomach and actual taste buds satisfied? Awesome! Let's now go to the capital of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, to explore one of the tallest buildings in the world. But first, let's go rest at the KLCC Park, which is located at the foot of the Petronas Tower. As we are resting at the KLCC Park, let's talk about Malaysia's literature. Malay, or Bahasa Malaysia, is Malaysia's official and national language, and it serves as the foundation for the country's integration. The Malaysian government, on the other hand, acknowledged the importance of English as an international language and promised to take steps to guarantee that English is taught as a strong second language. In order to preserve the languages of the other two major ethnic groups, the government supports 2 types of primary schools: national schools where Malay is the medium of instruction, and national type schools where Chinese or Tamil is the medium of instruction. Given that the ruling administration is a coalition of these 3 major races, it will be naive to rule out the possibility that this is a politically motivated action. We'll talk about the literature of Malaysia more with the virtual guest that will come in a little bit later. But for now, let's go back to the virtual tour. Is everyone ready to go up the Petronas Tower? Alright, stay together everyone. Let's go up and learn along the way. The Twin Towers of Kuala Lumpur, made of reinforced concrete, steel and glass, are the city's most identifiable feature. The twin skyscrapers, which were once the world's tallest towers, are still the world's tallest twin buildings. The towers are not only Kuala Lumpur's most conspicuous landmark, but also a wonderful mix of modern architecture and Islamic art features, standing 88 stories tall. Cesar Pelli, an Argentine-American architect, designed the towers. To design a 21st century icon for Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, a distinctive postmodern style was chosen. The planning for the Petronas Tower began on January 1, 1992, and includes extensive wind and structural load tests and simulations. On the 41st and 42nd level, a sky bridge connects the two towers. While the sky bridge is a popular tourist attraction, its principal purpose is to offer structural support to the towers when they sway in high wind days, as well as a fire escape pad in the event that one of the buildings has an emergency and needs to be evacuated. We are so high above land, you can literally see everything from here. As we're admiring the view, we're going to bring in some virtual guest who currently lives in Malaysia. So let's welcome one of my close friends and my father.
So this is Malaysia. So they call this one Design Village, located at Penang. It's almost same like Philippines. And now it's Chinese New Year, so they design all the stalls in Chinese New Year motif. Okay, you can see. Yes, it's a Chinese New Year, I say.
Alright, thank you Justin for inviting me to represent Malaysia on your virtual tour. Hello semua, nama saya Lutfi. Saya adalah seorang pelajar sekolah menengah. Saya dilahirkan di Malaysia dan saya masih berada di Malaysia pada tahun 2022. Today I'm going to talk about the reasons why people should visit Malaysia. In my opinion, there are various reasons why people should visit Malaysia. One of the main reasons that people should visit Malaysia is because of the modern architecture that mostly found in Kuala Lumpur area. Besides that, Malaysia also have diverse culture. There are a mixture of Asian cultures present in the country. Malays make up approximately half of the population, being the majority of the population. While Chinese make up roughly 1/4, and there is a strong Indian community in the country as well. In addition to that, the Orang Asli people, a group of indigenous to Malaysia, still makes up about 12% of the population. These groups live together in harmony and peace in Malaysia and give the country its vibrant culture and heritage. As opposed, as I said earlier, with the modern architecture, much of the Malaysia is undeveloped, allowing wildlife to roam freely. If you love wildlife and nature, I will recommend you to visit Taman Negara National Park. Among the waterfalls and canopy walks, you can spot tapirs, white boar, deer, monkey, and countless birds and insects. I've also mentioned earlier that Malaysia is also culturally diverse, which means that there is a lot of languages, and it comes to no surprise that there will be multilingualism everywhere. So listening to Malaysian having a conversation is possibly one of the most interesting things to do, as most locals have a habit of alternating between all of the languages they know as they speak, known as code switching. This often involves their mother tongue combined with English and Malay terms. Pay attention, you might catch words from other dialects that have made their way into the local vernacular.
Thank you to the both of you for making us feel and be more connected to the country you're living in. We hope to see and be in your beautiful country soon. So, I hope that you learned a lot about the beauty and culture of Malaysia in this presentation. So once again, I'm Kuya Justin, and this was presented to you by Legaspi Tours. Skies never the limit.